Oh man, so I was standing outside that new pizza place downtown the other day. You know, the one that tries too hard with the fancy light fixtures and the little basil leaves on everything. And I looked up at the menu board and they had a slice advertised, right? Just a plain cheese slice. And the price just stopped me cold. $4.50 for one slice. And it just sent me spiraling, honestly. It made me feel incredibly old and kind of ripped off all at once. Because I remember crystal clear being a kid, like maybe 8 or 9, clutching a single crumpled dollar bill in my sweaty little hand. And that dollar bought the whole thing, the holy trinity. A huge, greasy slice of pizza, the kind where the cheese slides right off if you don't do the proper New York fold, and a canned Coke. Maybe a couple of arcade tokens too if you were good at finding change in the street, but definitely the pizza and the soda. All for that one worn-out paper dollar. It wasn't just pizza either. Like, I remember gas being, maybe 75 cents a gallon back when my dad got his first junker car? And now, driving past the station on the corner, it's closer to $4, maybe $5 depending on the week. It's a factor of 5 or 6 or 7 for everything, but somehow food hits different. Because food is supposed to be the constant, right? It's the basic human need. It shouldn't be playing these wild, complicated financial games. I mean, look at milk. I went into the grocery store last week, and I stood there staring at the dairy aisle for a solid minute, feeling totally lost. A gallon of milk is what, 4 something? 5? I remember when my mom would complain if it broke $2. It's like the decimal point just decided to move one spot to the right on everything we actually need to survive. And the thing about the pizza is that it was always the standard. It was the benchmark for everything else. You could always measure inflation by what you had to trade for that perfect slice. For a long time, it was tied to the subway fare in New York, the pizza principle, they called it. The subway went up 25 cents, and bam, the pizza went up 25 cents. It was predictable. It made sense. Now that correlation is totally broken. The slice is charging ahead like it has its own private hyperinflation problem, completely ignoring the trains. Telegram viewers, the code is TAF011625. And I know, wages have gone up and things are generally better built now, and that $4.50 slice probably has artisanal mozzarella and a wood-fired oven and some guy who studied Neapolitan techniques for 12 years, but when you're standing there hungry at lunchtime, that memory of the dollar slice just hits you right in the gut. It's not just a price change, it's a culture change, isn't it? That cheap, accessible food was part of the fabric of being young and broke. It was a lifeline. Now eating out is such an event. You have to budget for it. You have to feel like you're getting the experience to justify the price. But sometimes you don't want an experience. You just want a piece of simple, cheesy bread that costs what your brain thinks a piece of simple, cheesy bread should cost, which is definitely not $5. Anyway, I ended up just buying a granola bar. Cheaper, but nowhere near the same, you know. It's just the times, I guess. Everything costs too much.